are you feeling?
I'm, I'm deeply troubled. I feel like this is the stuff that happens on like the last pages of the book. We just got beat up and we're in a prison cell. And then, and Tamlin did nothing. I mean, no surprise there. I just feel like I wasn't expecting a lot from Tamlin, and guess what? He met expectations.
Okay.
But I don't know. We do have a couple options. We either have 3 months of task or the riddle. I actually feel like we go the riddle route because and again, it's so weird. She's like, I'm going to send you on quest and do all this and that.
You like riddle route best?
Yeah, because the other one's like super easy. It's like, or pick me up a Subway sandwich.
But you haven't heard the riddle yet.
That's true, because she's out there. Because her rules are so crazy of all the things. That's why I'm like, her riddle's probably something wild.
Well,
And I'm like, we can't read. Can you imagine? What if it's an easy riddle, but she slides her a piece of paper, and we're like, ah.
well,
That's old Tammy dropped the ball on that one.
Get going, my friend.
Okay. Man, I'm stressed. Okay. My senses slowly. And before I get going, hang on.
No.
I just feel like we deserve better than this. That we traveled all this way. We're there to go see our loser boyfriend. And what does he do? He just acts like he doesn't know us. Do you know how crazy that is? I'd be like, you know what? I made a mistake. Actually, my name is Selena. I'll be leaving. Like, I don't know why she stayed. And he didn't even try. I mean, anything. Give us a crumb. Like we're in this prison cell. Send us can you, like, visit us, send us a letter or something. Like, just so we know, is it worth it? Is what we're doing right now worth it? And I gotta say, Melissa, I don't feel like it is at the moment. Sad boy Tamlin's just sitting there next to Amarantha. And I'm like, I think we made a mistake. Actually, dare I say it, being at home with our garbage daddy is kind of winning out. He had those uncut rubies, you know? Nesta was playing a little nicer. Elaine was oblivious, but we knew those were the expectations. When I'm wanting to be courted, this ain't it. This isn't it. Again, it's like
I'll remember that.
Here's the thing. I'm terrified, Melissa. We're on chapter 35. When does the romance begin? When am I whisked away? Right?
There's something special for you. By the way, I posted the picture of Declan with his violin.
They're like this monster. Like literally, it's like we have a young Tamlin at the house. As soon as I start reading this, I got his fiddle. I was like, not my son.
I think that's what's so funny about it.
Is it?
He blonde child that wanted to play the violin, and you're like, that's the worst. What a red flag.
My house is full of red flags. Yeah. Sweet boy. He's different. He's built like Liam. And there's an energy. And Tamlin gives off. Part of me is like, is he the big baddie of this book? I mean, because he's just kind of worthless. Again, it's like the fairy world has their own Elaine, and it's Tamlin. You know what I mean? I gotta get into this. It's already. I'm not liking it. Her senses are like slowly returning. Like, if we're beat up, how are we gonna do the task? We're not just in a prison. We're in a dungeon.
I mean,
that just means it's like a bigger, scarier prison. So it's worse than I thought.
Oh, okay.
In those Disney movies, when you get trapped in a dungeon, there's other people there, and you work together as a team. So maybe there's other people to help us.
What Disney movie are you pulling from?
I don't know. I think I'm getting a bunch of movies mixed up. I know it's not Air Bud. I just watched that. It was Zero Dungeons in Air Bud. What is it?
Papa from Beauty and the Beast was in a dungeon, but
he wasn't working as a team.
By himself.
No, Melissa. I'm thinking of and it wasn't a dungeon. It's Lady and the Tramp. Remember how they all escaped? The pound. Looking back, that analogy is very different. But you remember that they worked all together, and you had just a motley crew. Remember the one that was like, she's a tramp, or he's a tramp. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not even close to me.
We're watching a lot of Disney. We got kids, Melissa. We just watched 100 Dalmatians tonight.
Okay, that was crazy. Alright. Now these people know what I have to put up with.
See, they only have to put up with this for a few minutes. You have to put up with this like
every day.
A few more decades.
Oh.
Oh man, so she's already starting out with a broken nose. Okay, I'll give you this with Feyre. She keeps everything together. Like, and that's why I'm like, I feel like she we can't read, whatever, but she's pretty smart of like, she's like, I gotta hold it. She keeps composure. Like, she's going through a lot, she wants to cry, she's like, nope, I'm not gonna let him see it. So now we're at a full moon. She gets a task every full moon, is that what she said? Okay. Okay. No, you don't have to. But again, this is what I'm talking about, Melissa. Look, not far off, she heard screaming begin. Like, there's other people down there. Just like the pound. I don't know what I was thinking. What is... Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it was Lady and the Tramp. Oh, yeah, she's thinking about Claire. Oops. I scrambled to duck into the shadows of the nearest corner. Someone slipped into my cell and swiftly shut the door. Feyre? It's Lucian. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know. I was like, is it old? Did Tammy actually? Of course, Tamlin would make a walk down there. Okay, Lucian was, I feel like, our best friend in all of the Spring Court. Yeah, I feel like Lucian's trying to give us the daddy monologue, like, you shouldn't be. And look, we're past that. We're in a prison cell with a broken nose. Help us. we're gonna. I think we're gonna need a lot of help. Oh, so Lucian, like, he snuck down there. The guards are drunk, but their replacements will be here soon. And these... Okay, he's gonna set our nose before he heals it. They give her a hard time for a human, but I feel like she does more than some of the fairies. I like, she's like, go ahead, just do it. Let's get it over with. Oh, so Lucian, okay, so he came down. He healed us, but not too much. Like, just enough to take the edge off. He's like, Lucian's like our Tylenol. Thank you for that. Oh, okay, in my nose. Okay, fixed. So he fixed it, but just like kind of took the swelling out. And pretty as before. We needed a little. We needed Lucian. I to be honest, if it was going to be Tamlin or Lucian coming down there, I would have been so annoyed with Tamlin anyways. I think this was our better bet. Oh, I barely seen him handle magic at all while in the state. He nodded. Oh, she gave me back a fraction of my power to entice Tamlin to accept her offer, but he still refuses her. Lucian, so you're trapped under the mountain too. Well, okay, everyone's staying, so no one can leave until the trials are over. So, what a bummer for all the other fairies. They're like, we're down here for 3 months while this human competes. So they're probably not even on her side. They're like, get it over with so we can go back home or go somewhere else. Because it doesn't sound like a great place. Again, and I'm like, is she collecting eyes? Because remember, she took Lucian's eye, and she's got a jury ring. Does she assess her eyes? I don't know. Maybe maybe that's to each their own, I guess. She might have a whole drawer full of eyeballs.
It's gross.
Which one today? Oh yeah, so the finger bone in the eye. So she cared more about, she didn't care about winning the war. She just cared more about revenge. So we're kind of like at least getting to know, like, that's a weakness of hers. She's like, anger will take over. Yeah, so even Lucian's like, yeah, she kind of has an obsession with that kind of thing. So, okay, so the reason why Durian can't die is because Sylphia promised him that he would never die. And that's the magic that's keeping him alive. Because I feel like this might be important. I'm going to highlight it. This is the thing we have to beat her at. She's a play on words.
Yeah.
Like, everything, she's very on that. She's like, I feel like very calculating. Like how she tricked all the High Lords and everything. Okay, she was about to say, is Tamlin, and I don't know, I can't figure out what she was going to ask. And Lucian was going to say, but Lucian shot to his feet at the sound of a human. Anytime it gets good, someone interrupts us. I want to know more about that. Lucian just vanished into the dim light. Which makes me think, is that like his special ability? Because when Rhys showed up, Tamlin didn't try to like cover her or make her invisible. Lucian did it. You know what I mean? He had Lucian turn her invisible. So is that something he can do? He can just disappear or go invisible? That's pretty cool power. Okay, well that's good. Maybe he'll come and see us again. Oh, sorry. I'm like, there's just a lot happening now. So we're actually being pulled out. We're going back to the throne room. Claire's body's still out there? They never took it down? Like, I feel like it's been days. We were unconscious for a while, Melissa. She's gonna clean that up? What a home. And she's got everybody living here. It's stressing me out. Because it's like not letting up. And I know this is the big time. This is the main event. But I'm like, I'm already stressed out because we just got beat up and thrown into a cell. We don't even know any of this stuff yet. She's bad. She's bad. She's like, you look dreadful. What do you think, Tamlin? And Tamlin's like, just, I don't know. He's like Eeyore sitting next to her. Glad you can make it. Yeah, I'm just like, she's like making, just give us our task so we can knock this out of the park. He didn't reply. He didn't even meet my gaze. Like, I don't know what I was expecting from Tamlin. I had no expectations, and
he still didn't meet it.
And he still didn't meet. Somehow he found a way to drop a run. Like, I was like, okay. He's like pretending like we're not even there. Goodness. Okay. You know, Amaranth mused, I couldn't sleep last night, and I realized why this morning. She ran an eye over me. I didn't know your name. If you and I are going to be close friends, I should know your name, shouldn't I? You know my name. Isn't it fair that I know yours? This is... Okay. I don't know. We're in a big crowd, and we're at this gloating, showboating, and then she just asks for Rhysand. I've been let down so much. I can't. Tamlin, I expected. I need to adjust. He's coming. Yeah, we've only gotten to interact a couple times. Please, okay. Here we go. I'm not needing my heart. A leaden weight as those casual. Okay, hang on. I don't know why I care so much more about what's going on with like her whenever my heart became leaden weight as those casual strolling steps sounded from behind. Okay, he bowed his waist. Seemed to ripple off him. I mean, here's the thing. In my other books, we're back home. Wait, this person's he's gonna help us, and I'm like, I'm confused. It's going against my nature to not trust this. Is this the girl you saw at Tamlin's estate? The Russian invisible. His violet eyes bore, I suppose. Okay. I feel like he said he has his reasons. I'm already looking at Melissa. I don't even know what's. I'm already gonna make some excuses because the first time we saw him, he said, "Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you." So he knows what she looks like. He knows who this is. He was looking for her, and now he's looking, and he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, is he protecting us? But did you or did you not tell me that girl was the one you saw? Humans all look alike to me. I don't know. I mean, he's basically dating this girl. So if he does have the hots for us, he can't just be like, oh yeah, no, I how could I forget that? You know what I mean? Or he's going to get in trouble. And what about Amaranth? And what about Fairy's recent bounty? But now he's just charming. He knows he can. Okay, he says, among the sea of mundane faces, yours is a work of art. He's lying because we already know that. Fairy told us, and again, maybe she's just being a little jealous, but she's like, she ain't that great. She ain't that hot. And Rhysand's like, wow, you're a real beauty. And he's like, all the girls look alike. And I think he's just. I think he's charming. I think he's very calculating. And you think too, his ability is to enter minds and do that. I want to be right on this so bad. Let's see. How do you not Mr. Humans all look alike. Rhysand knew exactly how. Okay, Rhysand knew exactly how I looked. He recognized me the day at the manor. I willed my features into his. What's her name? She demanded. Oh, I thought the Adder was coming to us. The Adder yanked Lucian forward by the collar. Oh, dude. It's like every paragraph. It just keeps getting worse. Now Lucian's brothers are here. And I know the story on them. He told us. Lucian only glanced at Tamlin before closing his eyes and squaring his shoulders. Okay, so Tamlin's not like sedated because he's looking at Lucian's brother marking who is smiling the broadest. But he's not like interacting with us. If we did, lady, we'd be the first to tell. Oh. So his brothers are sellouts. I get why Lucian left, because they did that to the girl that he said the mating bond was about to snap into play, and now they're like, oh, we would tell you. Feyre, I shouted, my name is Feyre. And Rhysand stepped back. Okay, that's what I'm thinking too. So we don't even know, she might have kept Rhys's powers too. Stolen it. So even if she stole it and he's a downgraded version like how Tamlin is, he's still really powerful. So, okay, I'm going to highlight it. Because sometimes things aren't what they appear. She says, Feyre, an old name from our earlier dialects. Which, I don't know. I just feel like it's an old name. Is there more to her? Let's see. Because at this point, Melissa, I'm searching for anything. Any hope in this room. And I can't. Okay, well, Feyre, I promised you a riddle. Here we go. Please let it be something normal. Let's see. Everything became thick and murky. Why did Tamlin do nothing? Say nothing. Because he's the worst. Solve this, Feyre, and you and your high lord and all his court may immediately leave with my blessing. Let's see if you are indeed clever enough to deserve one of our kind. So there are those who seek a lifetime, but we never meet. So something we look for our whole lives, and those a kiss, but who trample beneath ungrateful feet. So people are ungrateful of it. At times, I seem to favor the clever and the fair. So the smart, like smart and beautiful. But I bless all those who are brave enough to dare. So those who do it. By large, my ministrations are soft-handed and sweet. But scorned, I become a difficult beast to defeat. Okay. For though each of my strikes lands a powerful blow, when I kill, I do it slow. Okay. I think it's love. I feel like there's like key words too. Like, and when I think of scorn, I think of like a lover's scorn. But like, it's like, people look for a lifetime. It tramples beneath your feet people who are ungrateful of love. At times, I favor the clever and the fair, which is like the smart and the beautiful. Seem like they don't have problems sometimes. But I bless all those who are brave enough to, because you're not going to get love if you don't actually put yourself out there. And it's soft-handed and sweet, but scorned, it becomes difficult. Then love's not good anymore. It can be like two sides. And then love is, each of my strikes, I guess when you fall in love, each time it lands a powerful blow, but when I kill, I do it slow.
Final answer?
I feel like I'm going to say, I don't want to be wrong. I'm going to say love. But I will say, I don't know how Feyre, if Feyre is going to be like, oh, I get that. I mean, she's been with her crusty daddy, her two sisters, and Tamlin. And I don't get him. And none of those situations were very loving. So if it is that, she might struggle to know what that is. I don't know. Part of me is like, I like an escape room, Melissa. Like I could spend a while just searching through. But if I had to guess, unless we get more info, that's probably what I'd guess. Could it be some sort of disease? My mother had died. A disease? Oh no, she's like going the wrong route. Why would it be a disease? Those who seek me a lifetime? I'm not out here looking for disease. Oh, I could really go for some typhoid fever. Feyre, please. That we could be done with this. Could it be some sort of disease? So no, it's not that. Okay. And my cousin had died of malaria. What is this? Okay. But none of those symptoms seem to match the riddle. Of course not. You're not looking for those. Or a cure. Let's see. Okay. Maybe it was a person. A ripple of laughter. Hopefully, Rhysand's not reading our mind as we're sifting. She just talks about this, and it sounds like love, and she's like, which uncurable disease is it? Which I guess, in some ways, maybe she's just deep. Love is an incurable disease. When you fall, you fall. There's no cure. A ripple of laughter. Rhys-Ann was watching me, breathed into the night and smiling faintly. Oh no, okay. Had the conditions of my trial been different from those of the riddle? Oh, she emphasized immediately only when talking about solving the riddle. No, I couldn't. Oh, I didn't even catch that. So if she solves the riddle, everything immediately goes back. But she didn't say that if we do the task. So I had to solve the riddle. Okay, so the riddle is actually the real goal, because if we do all the other stuff, it may not matter. But we got 3 months. I mean, if we can remember that. Okay, at least now we don't have to do a thing right now. We can at least think on this. As they locked me in the cell, I knew I was going to lose. I'm worried because she said if we say the wrong thing, we're all like, I don't remember, but it wasn't good. I just know if we say the wrong thing, we immediately lose. The whole contest is over. And what's stressing me out is it seems, I mean, you just take just the first line from it. It's like like you seek this for a lifetime. And she's like, I'm dwelt on various kinds of poisons and venomous animals. Melissa, she needs help. Oh. And our redskin, the full moon had arisen. I wish she gave us like 3 guesses. Like, let's test the waters with this riddle. I like the riddle. I think it's odd too. We're doing like 3 months of trials, and if we can just figure out this riddle, she's like, oh, well, you're good. That's it. But Amarantha put us through this for 49 years. She did this with Tamlin, and now it's down to like, I got like an 8 sentence riddle. You want to do that instead? Oh yeah. Like she's been like, this is crazy. I just feel like she's like with Tamlin, she's like all this stuff with like send Andros, have hot women get him and all this, and then she's like, for you though, I got a little fun riddle, and I feel like part of me is like, I don't know, maybe the tasks weren't as bad or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're human. She's like making it not as bad.
We'll visit that. We're about to start the task. Let's see.
Okay, here we go.